It has to, like, this Conor McGregor fight in July is going to be fucking bananas. It's going to be bananas. I mean, people are going to go crazy for the return of Conor McGregor because he's a giant personality.
But don't expect the same.
How could
you just can't?
He hasn't fought in 5 years, right?
But that's the problem.
It might be more
because they're going to all expect that.
I think it is a little over 5. It's almost 6, I think.
It might be 6 at the time of the fight.
It might be. I think it's
July.
5. I think it's 5 right now.
Are we expecting to see a Conor that looked like Nate this last fight? Or are we expecting to see a better Conor than someone that looked like Nate? Because Nate did not look good.
No, but Mike Perry did.
And
Mike Perry looked like a fucking murderer.
You know what I mean? Like
Mike Perry is a murderer.
He's a murderer.
And this is
such a savage.
You take a look at that.
A prediction, a finish, bro. Mystic Mac is feeling a finish, bro. Finish, bro.
But yeah, I guess the other part too. Like if Max goes in there and puts a beating on him, is this the last time you see Conor? I mean, I doubt it. I suspect he'll try and like find another way to keep this train on the tracks. But like, what if he goes in there?
That's a great point.
Like shit, you know.
That's a great point because is he the type of personality? Now he has lost, and he lost devastatingly to Dustin Poirier in the way, you know. But there was an injury. If he just gets outworked, you know, knocked out, just outworked, like, can he live with that? Like, that's the thing. I'm like, is he gonna, or is he gonna be like, no, now we're gonna see Conor want to turn around and come back in there quicker, you know, like within months, you know, that type of thing, because he just doesn't want to live with that. That'd be interesting to see too if it happens.
How do you see going? Can Conor do anything with, you know, the fighter you're probably more familiar with than anyone in Max Holloway?
Well, we know that, you know, Conor hasn't been in the game for a long time, and I think a lot of people are thinking that he's just going to lose everything. But that's not the case. He's going to be dangerous. He's obviously going to still be very...
All right. What did you make of Max's energy? The interview that you did with Rogan on Sunday? He's very confident.
A bit rude, wasn't it? He's confident? I didn't see that.
You didn't
look, Max is all right. Max is good. Max is my son. I sunned Max when we fought those years ago, and I'm going to do so again.
He's gotten a lot better since you last fought. Would you not agree?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't see much.
Since 2013?
No, I don't see much. I don't see much difference now.
Really?
No, not so much. Same reaction, same movements. Listen, Max got better after he fought me. He added more moves to his game, but even still, there's only one. So I'm not gonna say I don't rate him. I don't rate any of them. So it's on me now, with my date set, to go and show that, and that makes me happy.
I don't know. I'm still kind of. I guess it didn't really hit me yet. You know, didn't really hit me because there was big announcements. We talked a little bit about it. Big announcements this last week, but he didn't really boom on me yet. Like, is this really happening? McGregor and Holloway too is really happening.
The return of Conor McGregor.
And this time, this time I welterweight, Henry. Let's welterweight, not featherweight. This time it's going to be at welterweight.
Holloway versus McGregor, International Fight Week. This is the fight that makes sense. I talked to Max Holloway the other day. I posed this question to him. Do you want to fight Conor? And Max said to me versus McGregor. This is the fight that I want. I am training right now because it's all I want. And when we fought, I was a little boy. Could you ever have imagined losing the BMF title would put you closer to the
Conor McGregor is back in the headlines, and this time it feels like something serious is finally taking shape. This isn't another retirement announcement followed by a comeback tease a few months later. Instead, McGregor appears focused on a potential rematch with Max Holloway, and the tension between the two fighters is growing rapidly. McGregor has made it clear that he already has a plan for how he wants the fight to unfold. There was no hesitation in his comments, no careful wording, and no attempt to be diplomatic. He spoke with complete confidence, making it obvious that he has already visualized the outcome in his mind. That confidence has made many fans believe this rivalry is different from the usual promotional trash talk that surrounds major fights. The situation is especially interesting because both fighters are completely different people from when they first met in 2013. Back then, McGregor was a hungry featherweight prospect trying to climb the rankings and make a name for himself. Holloway was also a young fighter who was still proving he belonged among the division's elite. More than a decade later, both men have built remarkable careers. Holloway became one of the greatest featherweights in UFC history, putting together a Hall of Fame-worthy resume filled with championship victories and unforgettable performances. McGregor, meanwhile, transformed into one of the biggest stars the sport has ever seen, becoming a global superstar and transcending MMA itself. Because of that history, this potential rematch is about much more than simply winning a fight. It represents two very different career journeys colliding once again. Both men have achieved incredible success, but both also have something to prove. For Holloway, it's a chance to avenge an old loss. For McGregor, it's an opportunity to remind the world of who he is after years away from consistent competition. That's why so many fans are fascinated by the matchup. The story behind the fight is almost as compelling as the fight itself.
Me sitting here and spouting to you, oh, but this and that. And then it's nothing, it's just words. I'll say something now, I've got my date to show it, and that is when I'm going to show it.
Are you looking forward to Fight Week, the press conference, all the stuff that you haven't had a chance to take part in? Do you miss all of that?
You know, I am ready for it. Because that can be taxing. But I am ready for it. You know, that takes it out here. But I'm ready for it. And what I am most looking forward to is the bout, the walk, the fight, the announcement, the crowd, the exchanges, and the dominating performance that I plan to put on.
When something's taken away from you, you may appreciate it more when it's given back. So just being there with John, being there with the team, like you're riding again. There's a nostalgic feeling to all of this.
Sure. Oh, the morale in the gym is very nice. It's very good.
McGregor also had plenty to say about Max Holloway's confidence heading into the rematch discussions. Confidence has always been one of Holloway's greatest strengths. Throughout his career, he has carried himself with a calm and composed attitude, rarely showing emotion and allowing his performances inside the cage to speak for him. However, something about Holloway's recent comments appeared to irritate McGregor. The topic came up when Ariel Helwani mentioned an interview Holloway had done with Joe Rogan. At first, McGregor responded with humor. He joked about Holloway's attitude and seemed to be having fun with the conversation. For a moment, it sounded like friendly banter between two experienced fighters preparing for another chapter in their rivalry. However, the mood quickly changed. McGregor shifted from joking to criticism and made it clear that he was not impressed by the growing praise surrounding Holloway. While he acknowledged Holloway's accomplishments, his comments suggested that he still sees Holloway as the same fighter he defeated years ago. It was a statement that immediately grabbed attention because it seemed to dismiss more than a decade of growth and success. Many fans would strongly disagree with that assessment. Since their first meeting, Holloway has become one of the most respected fighters in MMA. He has defended championships, defeated elite competition, and earned a reputation as one of the greatest volume strikers the sport has ever seen. His durability, conditioning, and technical skills have made him a fan favorite and a nightmare matchup for many opponents. But McGregor has never been known for giving opponents credit before a fight. Throughout his career, he has built his reputation on confidence, self-belief, and psychological warfare. Whether he genuinely believes Holloway has not evolved or is simply trying to get inside his opponent's head remains unclear. What is clear is that his comments have once again succeeded in creating headlines and fueling interest in the matchup that has always been part of the McGregor formula. He says something controversial, people react, the media discusses it, and the excitement surrounding the fight continues to grow. As a result, the anticipation for a potential second meeting between McGregor and Holloway is already building long before either fighter steps inside the cage.